इससे पहले स्पोर्ट्स चैनल जियो सुपर और डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म डेली पाकिस्तान की लाइव ट्रांसमिशन सुपरफिक्स चैंपियन ट्रॉफी के मुकाबले सनसनीखेज तरीके से जारी और सारी हैं। इससे पहले 2 मैचेस हुए जिनमें बड़ी शानदार परफॉर्मेंसेस रही और अब ये तीसरे मैच का जो है बाकायदा तौर के ऊपर टॉस का वक्त हुआ चाहता है। इस टाइम मेरे साथ कॉम बॉक्स में मौजूद हैं नन अदर देन मिस्टर आदम भुट्टा किंग की टीम कप्तान है नबील भुट्टा साहब, उनके साथ साथ श्री लाइन चीफ कप्तान है कुमारा। उनके साथ साथ स्पेशली सऊदीया से तशरीफ लेके आए हैं हाजी अफजाल शाहिद साहब, उनके साथ साथ शुजा साहब मौजूद हैं, यूके से तशरीफ लेके आए हैं, थैंक यू सो मच। और उनके साथ मैच रेफरी मिस्टर आशिक साहब। हाजी अफजाल शाहिद साहब, स्पिन द कॉइन। आइकॉनिक एंड सुपरफिक्स। Iconic. So please come. How are you?
I'm good.
How much you excited to play this event?
Actually, very excited to play. So this kind of great opportunity for our players. So great weather and great conditions. Yeah, really happy.
What will you do?
So actually, we will ball first. So. I think all the team's players are ready, so I'm playing against a good team. So hopefully it will be a great game.
Last year you don't win matches, but now what about your practice?
Yeah, we had a good practice session. We had a tournaments as well. So people are doing good. And last tournament was good experience for us against playing the good against really good players in the world. So yeah, we'll see.
What do you say about Mr. Naveed Ahmed Saab, Chairman Superfix Group, and Vice Chairman Khabar Lateef Saab and her team?
Actually, really happy about playing against that kind of really strong team.
Thank you so much. Adam Bhutta King team captain मेरे साथ मौजूद हैं नबील भुट्टा साहब। नबील साहब, how are you? नबील साहब, इस टाइम आपकी टीम बड़ी बैलेंस साइड मानी जाती है और पहले आपकी बैटिंग आ चुकी है, श्री लाइन से पहले बॉलिंग करने का फैसला किया और ऑब्वियसली विकेट के कंडीशंस को मद्देनजर रखते हुए उन्होंने पहले बॉलिंग का फैसला किया।
जी बिल्कुल, ऐसा कुछ मसला नहीं है। पहले बैटिंग मैं खुद भी पहले बैटिंग करना चाहता था क्योंकि सेम टाइम है, कुछ इफेक्ट नहीं पड़ेगा ड्यू वगैरह का, तो मेरी पहले बैटिंग करने की कोशिश थी।
क्या समझते हैं कि इस साल आदम भुट्टा किंग है वो मोस्ट फेवरेट टीम मानी जाएगी इस इवेंट की?
जी इंशाल्लाह, क्रिकेट है, कुछ भी नहीं कहा जा सकता पहले, तो इंशाल्लाह कोशिश कर सकते हैं हम अपने तौर पे बहुत ज्यादा।
कौन कौन सा स्टार खिलाड़ी आपकी टीम में खेल रहे हैं?
मेरी टीम में बंटू भाई है, उमर जट है, तलहा शिकारी है, उमर खट्टक है।
मतलब आपने ये बंटू, शिकारी, हटक, ये सबको मिला के टीम बना ली है। विश यू बेस्ट ऑफ लक ब्रदर। मेरे साथ हाजी अफजाल शाहिद साहब मौजूद हैं, सऊदीया से स्पेशल तशरीफ लेकर आए हैं। हाजी साहब, थैंक यू सो मच। चेयरमैन सुपरफिक्स, वाइस चेयरमैन सुपरफिक्स चैंपियन ट्रॉफी हावर लतीफ साहब और नवीद साहब के बिहाफ पे आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। आप स्पेशली टाइम निकाल के यहाँ पे इस सुपरफिक्स इवेंट को सपोर्ट करने के लिए आए, थैंक यू सो मच।
वेलकम सर, अस्सलाम वालेकुम सबको। असल में ये क्रिकेट इंटरनेशनल लेवल की कर दी है नवीद भाई ने और खावर भाई ने, तो आप लोगों ने इनवाइट किया तो हम सब कुछ छोड़ के इधर चले आए। क्रिकेट हमारा शौक है और जुनून है।
हाजी साहब, टेबल क्रिकेट में अगर बात करता चलूं तो जिला सियालकोट में आपका नाम गूंजता है, टेबल क्रिकेट के हलकों में बड़ी आपकी शानदार एफर्ट्स रहती हैं, तो क्या कहना चाहेंगे इस इवेंट के हवाले से कि माशाल्लाह से पाकिस्तान, यूएई, तमाम ममालिक की टीम है वो यहाँ पे पार्टिसिपेट कर रही है, तो व्हाट डू यू से अबाउट दिस?
असल में टूर्नामेंट सऊदी अरब में भी होते हैं, लेकिन इस लेवल का टूर्नामेंट मैं पहली दफ़ा देख रहा हूँ, स्पेशली देखने भी आया हूँ। माशाल्लाह बहुत अच्छा वर्क किया हुआ है नवीद भाई ने और खावर भाई ने और आप सब टीम मैनेजमेंट ने, तो इंशाल्लाह आई होप विल।
थैंक यू सो मच। हाजी अफजाल शाहिद साहब मेरे साथ मौजूद थे, स्पेशली सऊदी अरब से इस सुपरफिक्स इवेंट के लिए तशरीफ लेके आए हैं। और दूसरी जानिब हमारे ओवरसीज गेस्ट हैं शुजा साहब जो कि यूके से तशरीफ लेके आए हैं। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। क्या कहना चाहेंगे, शाहिद खान अफरीदी ब्रांड एम्बेसडर है सुपरफिक्स इवेंट के?
जी, शाहिद खान अफरीदी का होना इसमें बहुत ऑब्वियसली इसमें कंट्रीब्यूट करेगा और ऑब्वियसली इंटरनेशनल लेवल का इन्होंने टेप बॉल को कर दिया और इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे ये स्टेडियम में खेलना एक डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंस होगा सबके लिए और देखने वालों के लिए भी ये डिफरेंट होगा। तो ये खावर भाई और नवीद भाई ने काफ़ी मेहनत की है. आई विश देम ऑल द बेस्ट एंड इंशाल्लाह ये बड़ा सक्सेसफुल इवेंट होगा और आगे देखते हैं क्या बनता है. ये इन्होंने प्लान किया कि इन्हें दूसरे कंट्रीज में मूव करना है, तो इंशाल्लाह उम्मीद.
It's mean you are waiting for UK. When
Yeah, let's see what will happen. Maybe UK, Saudi, wherever they will go, inshallah, I will support them and then I will go there as well. क्योंकि उन्होंने मुझे यहाँ इनवाइट किया तो मैं स्पेशली आया हूँ और मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है और अनबिलीवेबल एक्सपीरियंस है. और इस लेवल पे प्लेयर्स को भी ऑब्वियसली मौका मिलेगा. इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे इंटरनेशनल लेवल की क्रिकेट ही होगी ये टेप बॉल. तो इससे पहले मैंने कभी ऐसा इवेंट देखा नहीं है टेप बॉल का.
थैंक यू सो मच. एक हिस्ट्री मेकिंग इवेंट जिसमें दुनिया भर से जो है इंतजार रहा है कि कब ये टेप बॉल क्रिकेट के शानदार मुकाबले हैं वो जारी रहें. और अब हाल हवाल बताया कि आदम भुट्टा किंग है, पहले बैटिंग करेगी. श्री लायंस जिन्होंने टॉस जीता पहले फील्ड करने का फैसला किया है. सो बैक टू कॉम बॉक्स. थैंक यू सो मच.
Superfix Auto Repair Center was established in 2007, and we're a leading group that repairs, maintains, and services all kinds of automobiles. Superfix Group has 15 premium garages all over the UAE, and we've partnered with EPCO and ADNOC to offer our services. In addition, the group only deals with genuine spare parts sourced from all over the world to ensure authenticity.
Good evening, cricket fans, and welcome back to the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium for match number 3 of the Superfix Championship Trophy Season 2. And it's going to be Bhutta King taking on the Sri Lions. We've already had 2 matches conducted this afternoon, just a day before the UAE National Day. It's going to be a lot of slam bang tape ball cricket action. Earlier in the day in match number 1, we saw FMTK take apart 7 districts, and then a comfortable victory for Al Basira Tiger versus Kabul Zalmi. So now it is time for the Sri Lankan brigade, the Sri Lions, to take on Bhutta King. A lot more cricket to come today, tomorrow, and the day after, of course. 15 matches to be conducted in the Superfix Championship Trophy Season 2. We're going to have 6 matches today, 6 matches tomorrow, and then the grand finale, the 2 semi-finals, and the final on Sunday. And we have a very, very special guest, the brand ambassador for Superfix Sports, Mr. Shahid Khan Afridi will be in attendance as the guest of honor. But a lot of cricket to be conducted till then. Right now we have Bhutta King taking on Sri Lions in match number 3 of the day. It's the first match for both, and they will be wanting to start in a winning fashion. So the news from the center is that Sri Lions have won the toss, of course, and elected to bowl first. We've seen 2 matches won. Well, the first match was won very easily. Run chase completed in just 3 overs. And then the second match, Al Basira Tiger bowled very, very well indeed against Kabul Zalmi. Left them no chance in chasing a target of 96. So it will be interesting to see how Sri Lions go about it in the chase. It was Al Basira who won by 23 runs in match number 2. And FMTK Cricket Stars, the defending champions of the Superfix Championship Trophy, who won by 10 wickets, completing a target of 78 in just 3 overs. Their openers combined hit 11 sixes and finished the match in double quick time. So we're just waiting. In just a matter of minutes, we will have Bhutta King taking on Sri Lions in match number 3. wonderful scenes, the spectators filling in the stands. Of course, everybody enjoys a bit of tennis ball cricket, tape ball as we like to call it. Very popular all over South Asia, especially in Pakistan. I would say it is probably the national game ahead of actual cricket. Wherever there is space, wherever there is a field, wherever there is a maidan, you will find a game of tape ball cricket going on. And wherever there is a game of tape ball cricket going on in the UAE, my fellow commentator will certainly be covering it as I welcome Asim Sheikh into the comm box alongside me. Good evening, Asim.
A very good evening. A very loud evening here in the Sharjah. It's pretty exciting to witness this tournament here at this part or this time of the year where we have the national holidays as well, and people have a perfect weekend coming in here at the Sharjah. Get to witness a tournament of this stature coming in, enjoying and seeing the local superstars back in Pakistan coming out and perform in the historic, iconic Sharjah Stadium.
Oh, absolutely. We have the likes of Taimur Mirza is coming very soon in playing for MWI this season. And of course, we have Boom Boom Afridi, who is the brand ambassador of Superfix Sports. I'm sure a lot of the fans, a lot of the youngsters will love to see some of their cricketing heroes in the flesh. Taimur Mirza in particular, a very big fan following all over Pakistan, and thanks to YouTube, now all over the world.
Well, absolutely. He has made a mark for himself with the brand of cricket that he plays, and he's known as the brand TM. Taimur Mirza played a phenomenal knock in the first edition of the Superfix Championship. The team couldn't go through. Yes, they were regarded as the tournament favorites, but it just didn't go in their favor. But that's what superstars are made of. They don't give up. They come back and try to make their statement loud and clear. They will be featuring in the coming matches. We definitely want to have a look at how he goes about things.
And it's absolutely free entry for anybody who wants to come and enjoy some live cricket here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. So do come in. A lot of families in as well. A lot of youngsters looking for souvenirs. A lot of tape balls have already been smacked onto the main road. And perhaps you can get a very special 6 hit by the likes of Umer or Taimur Mirza. You never know, a lasting memory.
Well, let's not write off Osama Ali. He was magnificent in the first game. Well, he smoked sixes at his will, and especially the man who's known as the flick master hails from the cricketing city of Pakistan, Sialkot, and he has made a name for himself with those trademark shots over the years, and he's definitely coming in the UAE at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium to put on a show, to know what kind of brand he is and why he's so popular with his shots.
Oh, absolutely. He was absolutely stunning versus 7 districts. 43 of just 10 deliveries with 7 maximums. So the umpires emerging out there in the middle. It is the Sri Lions who've elected to chase. Interesting tactic in a 6-over game, Asim.
Well, pretty interesting. It's you definitely have to back your batters there and have full faith in them, because these batters are definitely not gonna be waiting, or rather take the second fiddle. Everyone is gonna go throw kitchen sink at everything that's gonna come at their way, which can also turn out to be, as if you bowl with the right strategy, that can turn out to be a right way to go about things.
Oh, absolutely. 6 overs aside, and 1 over from each side is allowed to bowl 2. The rest can only bowl 1, so you have to make sure you give it to the right person. You'll be able to take the responsibility. We've seen with some of the live grass on this Sharjah pitch, if you bowl it into the pitch, there is a hint of variable bounce as the ball misbehaves from those live grassy areas. So that can perhaps be utilized.
Here you'll have to be really watchful.
Oh, absolutely. You don't associate tape ball cricket usually played on turf pitches, but that's certainly a very unique thing we're seeing in this Superfix Championship. And it's been the brainchild of Mr. Naveed Ahmed and Mr. Khawar Latif. All the credit goes to them, their hard work, and now it's perhaps the elite tape ball tournament we have in the UAE.
Well, certainly, it's making a name for itself, and this definitely lays in a future as well for the players, that they can pursue this as a profession. Tape ball cricket in India, there is the hard tennis cricket that is very popular, and people have made up a full-time profession for themselves, these players.
Absolutely, and of course the winning prize money of 30,000 dirhams, runners-up getting 15,000, so it's a pretty decent size check in terms of the size and the value. So certainly very, very high stakes, pardon me, in this Superfix Championship trophy. So the field is spread as you expect. There are no real fielding restrictions in tape ball cricket. Only 6 overs. Everybody on the fence.
Well, you call it a tape ball cricket championship or a Super 6 championship, whatever you want. The mantra is very simple. All you need to do is have the ingredients in place, which is your power, your eyesight, and hit the ball out of the park.
Right then. So the Sri Lions with the ball in hand. Bhutta King. The two openers are out there in the middle. There is a deep point, deep extra, wideish long off, and everybody back on the leg side. A very straight deep third. Then you have the leg side protection, pardon me. Mid wicket, cow corner, long on, square leg. So if there is any gap, it's just behind the leg umpire on the leg side. And interesting to see the wicket keeper is standing up for the bowler right now. Match number 3 of the Superfix Championship Trophy Season 2.
Well, interesting to see if he continues to stay there, or is it just because of the field setup? And looks like it was just about marshalling his field position. And a very interesting field setup here. He has 5 men on the onside. He has a straightish long on, a wideish long on, a mid wicket, or rather a cow corner, a mid wicket, and a square leg. Here we go. First ball of the innings. Oh, right up there in the block hole, right underneath the bat. Just couldn't make connection with the ball.
Well, we've seen quite a few slingy bowlers throughout the day already. We saw Qadir bowling in the first match for FMTK. Then we saw the 2 Rabadas. We had Khurram and Ramiz Rabada in 2 different teams. And now we have one for the Sri Lankans as well. Good start for him, right in the block hole, very full.
You want to call him a Ravindra Rabada? Well, Sri Lanka, we know how convincing they've been in producing these slingy bowlers with those slingy action. Here we have one, Ravindra. And not easy to pick here, Ahmed. Always tough to pick right in front of the eye line of the umpire. They'll have to be very, very watchful right till the end.
So, wicket keeper, now he's gone back. Very straight, deep third. Bowling to Bento Bhai. Big full toss is hit in the air. Towards long off. And it's dropped. Well, can you believe it? A very poor start for the Lions.
Well, that's a no ball as well to add insult to injury. Ravindra. Well, that's the entire dynamics. You have to have certain basics of tape ball cricket in mind. You need to make sure that your hands are always drier than how it should be with the leather ball, because the chances of the ball slipping away from your hands is relatively a lot higher, and that's exactly what happened there with Ravindra.
So free hit coming up. Bento Bhai back on strike again. And well, that would have been absolutely plumb if this was a leather ball game. But in tape ball, my friend, there is no LBW dismissal.
You can just cover the line of the ball the way you want to stand. You want to kiss the stumps with your foot. You do that. And you've seen a lot of that stance happening there in the tape ball cricket as well, where they are right almost a millimeter away from the stumps. And that gives them that extra edge of picking the pace of the ball.
So it's going to be Bilal Sangla on strike now. 4 for no loss after 2 legal deliveries are Bhutta King, BK. Hammer towards extra cover, just 1 bounce. Ricochets off the fielder, but he does well to keep them only to 1 run.
Well, definitely you have to put your body on the line. The ball will not hurt you, for sure. All you have to do is that put in that effort, that extra effort that can save you those collective 6 to 10 runs that can make a difference. And especially as the tournament heads towards the business end, you would see these efforts paying dividend.
So far, so good from Ravindra. Only conceding 4 runs off the bat. Picked up over mid-wicket, out of the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. 6 runs.
Bento Bhai didn't like that only 4 runs, Ahmed. He picked it up pretty nicely, got on one knee and smoked it out to on the roads of Sharjah. Brilliant pick-up, I'd say, on that occasion. The ball was dipping right in front of him and taking it out full, dispatching it towards mid-wicket. Maximum, the first one of the innings.
Fabulous hit from Double B. Clean strike. And that went the distance. So Ravindra under pressure here. Low full toss and taken this time. So Ravindra gets his revenge and gets Bento by the next ball.
Well, that's a big fish making his way back to the pavilion. The fans of Bento would not be happy with that dismissal, but it is Sri Lions who are ecstatic with that dismissal. They needed a big one in the very first over and they got the big fish. Bento by making his way back to the pavilion. The first wicket down at the mark of 11.
मैं ला रहा हूं अपने फैंस और लोगों के लिए एक खास तोहफा
Shade of reading. Big mum, big gam.
लाला दरबार, जहां आप लोगों को मिलेगा शानदार और लजीज खाना और वो भी निहायत मुनासिब रेट्स में।
So the new batter in is Umer Khattak. Bento by getting a 6 and then getting out. Low full toss cracked away to point and Umer Khattak will get off the mark immediately. So after the first over, Bhutta King are 12 for 1.
Superfix Auto Repair Center was established in 2007, and we're a leading group that repairs, maintains, and services all kinds of automobiles. Superfix Group has 15 premium garages all over the UAE, and we've partnered with EPCO and ADNOC to offer our services. In addition, the group only deals with genuine spare parts sourced from all over the world to ensure authenticity. Recently, Superfix started their on-call repair service center to ensure their customers are taken care of while they're on the move or need home repair services. If you get stuck for some reason, all you need to do is call us and our professional team will arrive within no time to rectify the issue. Our vehicles are equipped with the latest equipment and are considered one of the best mobile garages in the UAE. No matter what...
So it's going to be Faizan sharing the new ball with Ravindra. 12 for 1. It's been a slow start for Bhutta King. Of course, only 6 overs aside, so every delivery is precious, Asim.
Oh yes, certainly. You have to be getting right on top of things there to make sure that you're making maximum out of it. Be it the bowling side, be it the batting side, and we can see, even if this is a 6-over game, the intensity is as good as a T20.
Oh, absolutely. So let's see. Faizan, orthodox field, nothing fancy. Long off. The long on fielder is quite straight. So he has to bowl as full as possible. Two umpires are Kashif Billah and Imran Munir, very experienced on the UAE domestic scene. Another slingy bowler, sliced! Just falling short of the deep cover point fielder. Perhaps he could have attacked the ball there, Asim.
Well, there was a minor chance, but the fraction of second that makes a difference, where the fielder has to make a choice, and he decided to hold on to it.
Well, you know what they say, Asim. Batters win you matches, bowlers win you tournaments. And so far, the Sri Lions bowling has looked very impressive to me.
Well, certainly. You want to call them Sri Lions, or you want to call them Slingy Lions?
Maybe they have 4 or 5 of each. They have a left arm version. They have a right arm version. Now, the only thing remaining is somebody to bowl like that with their feet. Even that could be possible. We've seen so many new anomalies in cricket these days.
Oh, well, I mean, you have to be out of... You can't be working with the norm. You have to be making sure that you stand out and be consistent as well. That's up in the air. Again, missed time. Chance taken. Wicket falling here. And it's Umer Khattak who departs.
Well, the Sri Lions bowlers are right on the money. A wicket for Ravindra and now Faizan. Testing the middle of the pitch. Mistimed by Khattak. And a good running catch by the long on fielder. So a slow start to the tournament for Bhutta King. They are 14 for 2 already.
That's brilliant delivery coming in. That's a big wicket again. 2 big names. One Bento Bhai and the other one Umer Khattak. Both depart. And Bhutta King, they are in sorts of bother here. Top performance from Sri Lions in this game.
So 14 for 2. New batter in is Ghufran alongside Bilal Sangla. And they're desperately searching for some momentum here, Bhutta King. Only hit 1-6 in 9 legal deliveries, Asim.
And in the first game, we saw 8 of them going out of the park. Out of the first 9. That's how this sport, one moment here, the other moment there, it just keeps swinging. All you need to do is just make sure that you have momentum on your side and carry that momentum throughout. And right now, the momentum is with Sri Lions.
Seems like a very good toss to win. They've come in with a game plan, relying on their fast bowling and their fielding. Down the leg side. There is nobody at fine leg, but not a clean connection. And they will scamper for 2 runs. Good running between the wickets.
That's excellent match awareness there from the batter. Ghufran on that occasion. He wanted to scream back foot the second one, and he did that immediately. What's important here is that they make sure that they get those runs here. They're trying to go really hard at it, and they're losing the wickets. Just about settling in for a couple of deliveries and then go bang bang.
Well, unbelievably, Faizan has only conceded 2 runs off the bat in this over. Final delivery, it's in the air again. Long on settling and takes the catch. 2 wickets in the over for Faizan. Bhutta King with a hotter start. They're 16 for 3.
Oh, well, what a performance here from Sri Lions. The bowlers are slingy and they are slinging this batting order left and right. They are 3 down in a matter of 2 overs. And Sri Lions, well, they are roaring high on confidence here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Top performance from the men from Sri Lanka.
वो किधर गया सलमान सलीम खब्बा फाजिल अच्छा बॉलर है यार मैच वही बचाता है छोटा टिंगू क्या
2 overs, 16 for 3. Playing a straight drive once again, and he'll get a boundary. Not a convincing looking effort there, but what matters is 4 good runs coming in favor of Adam Bhutta King.
Well, a rare misfield by the Sri Lions, and you have to feel for poor Suraj. Fielder's not supporting him there, but a much needed boundary here for Bhutta King. They need to get a move on. And could it be Bilal Sangla, the man who can deliver those big shots?
Well, he has to. Someone has to step up here. The name doesn't matter. The game is what matters. And they need to put their A game forward. Again, driving it straight. This is excellent bowling here. They're not giving any margin for them to hit or free their arms. Top bowling here. Suraj continuing from where Faizan left.
Yeah, they're not express pace, but they're very accurate. They know they have to bowl as full as possible, hit the block hold, or they're bowling it into that back of length grassy area, but the ball is just misbehaving, not quite coming onto the bat. And Bhutta King are looking for solutions.
Well, they have a solution there. It's gone straight out of the park. It landed on the other side where the traffic is moving towards Ajman. This is the biggest of the night.
Boom, boom, Shahzeb. He read the length early, and the pull shot coming out, that went clean over the roof, over mid-wicket, out of the park. Big 6. Straight hit this time, just one bounce too long on. Well, that was a juicy delivery. He just missed out.
Looks like he just got onto him too quick. Suraj, well, I think the batter would feel a bit unlucky on that occasion not to get that away. It could have been 2 in 2 and could have pulled the momentum back for them.
He's standing on off stump right now. And he's hammered it towards extra cover. Dropped. Well, we were just praising the Sri Lions fielding. That was hit hard, but straight to the fielder. And he's put it down.
Well, had that been taken, it would have been a unique stat coming through. 3 wickets in 3 consecutive overs. Well, not to be so. He has an opportunity, though, to cover it up and make it happen. Well, can Suraj do it? Can he deliver again?
So Bilal Sangla getting a life here. He needs to make it count. They're almost halfway through the innings. Only 29 runs on the board. 29 for 3 is a very slow start in a tape ball game. And full credit to the Lions.
Well, mind you, the more closer we go toward deep into the night, it's going to be difficult for the batters to bat here. Under lights with dew coming in, ball is definitely not going to travel that easy. Beautiful delivery once again. And that will be a wicketless over. Could have been 29 for 4 easily, not to be so. It's 3 gone, 29 for 3.
So at the halfway stage, Bhutta King are 29 for 3. New bowler in is Dhamika. Let's see if he can make a dhamaka here. It's a spinner in a tape ball game, Asim.
Well, I haven't seen a lot of them, but yes, we have seen them. A lot of Sirki Baz bowlers. We'll have to see what he has to offer. A lot of finger spin and offer here. That's right up there. It dipped. Brilliant stuff. Attacking. Well, one run will definitely be added to the tally though, but not in the ideal fashion.
Well, you would expect a spinner coming in from Sri Lanka to be the left arm variety. And let's see if Dhamika can deliver. It's asking a lot. Shahzeb already has a big 6 to his name. Oh, look at that turn and bounce. Beautifully bowled.
Top ball. Very good delivery. Well, I haven't seen a team of Sri Lankans where they have a spinner and he's not a left arm.
Yes, exactly my point. Of course, they have a rich history of producing left arm spinning greats. This time fired in, flicked, and taken again. Another catch straight to the fielder. Dhamika has struck.
Well, again, they're right on top of things here. They're just not letting the batters cut loose. It was in the slot. Mind you, it wasn't the greatest of deliveries. Could have hit out of the park, but when things are not flowing in favor of you, well, it just, even the over-pitch deliveries get in the hands of the fielders. Shahzeb departs for 7 of 5. Magnificent, mind-blowing stuff here from Sri Lions.
Yeah, they've really come in with a game plan. Bowled excellent lines. Really tested all the Bhutta King batters. That spearing arm ball once again. He mixes it up with the orthodox left arm spinning delivery and is proving very difficult to get away.
Well, he is sticking to his basics, and his basics is very, very clear. Stick to the block hole length outside the off stump, close to that guideline, and do not offer any sort of a room for the batter to free his arms on the onside. Well, he goes straight this time, and looks like he's got his maximum. Yes, he has. Finally, they cut loose, and Bilal Sangha, who was struggling, he has got his first 6.
Yeah, just became a slot ball in the end from Dhamika. Floated up there and it had to disappear. Clean swing of the blade from Bilal. Way over into the side screen for 6. So at the end of 4 overs, Bhutta King are struggling. 37 for 4.
Maximize this opportunity here. They have to go big. This Faizan bowled a magnificent over, first over, went for 2, picked up 2.
Yeah, he bowled beautifully indeed and rightly backed with the second over. Let's see if he can deliver. Talha, big strong lad. Back of a length delivery, swung away towards square leg, but singles will not do it, Asim. Projected score of 56. That's not good enough in a 6 over game.
That's a tape ball match. It isn't enough.
So far, so good from the Sri Lions. Bilal Sangla, although he's hit a couple of sixes, so perhaps just finding his groove. Oh, that will be a wide. Pacey delivery, but just lost the control.
Keep feeding him on that occasion to stray outside the off stump, bowl it full outside the off stump. And he overdid that on that occasion. Just couldn't hold his line proper. Missing out on the accuracy that he was known for in the first over.
So let's see if Bilal Sangla can hit a couple of big blows in this over. Get to somewhat of a defendable score. That's going to be another wide. Yes, it will. Not even landing on the pitch this time.
That's a nice progressive Ahmed, as we say, and we've seen that in the previous editions as well. On turf wickets, batting in tape ball becomes slightly difficult as compared to the day conditions. What do you think would be a good total here?
I think you need to at least push the required run rate above 10 runs per over, bare minimum. Big shot by Sangla. And clears the cow corner fielder. 6 runs.
Well, he cleared it marginally, but as long as you're clearing it, well, the margin increases of you being victorious in this game. Brilliant shot, not convincing, but yes, all what matters is 6 good runs there on the board.
Yeah, it was in the slot, wasn't it? Not the cleanest connection, but enough. Great bat speed from Sangla. 20 off 9. He certainly has the capability of being that game changer. Oh, this will be another wide. It's becoming a long over from Faizan.
Well, we've seen a lot of given names in tape ball cricket. I'm not sure if Bilal has a given name as Sangla or is it his real.
I believe that's a region in Pakistan where he's from, Sangla. So that could be. We've seen Muzammil Kamunki. Kamunki is a place in Pakistan as well. And of course, you have the usual XYZ Lahori, Faisalabadi and all that. So it's the easiest solution. Wherever he's from, give him that nickname.
Or whatever your profession is, go with that.
For example, one of the most famous names, Khurram Chakwal. So Chakwal is a place in Pakistan. So, you know, makes it very easy. We're not very creative with our nicknames. Zain Lefty or maybe Ramiz Rabada. That was a good one. That was a good one I heard today.
It's pretty interesting with the names.
So we have about 10 legal deliveries remaining in the innings. Can they get maybe 25, 30 runs? Push it up to 80 plus. That could be a interesting run chase for the Lions. Edged past the keeper, but there is a deep third in place. That's a good area to bowl full and wide of the stumps.
Tape ball gives you a lot of different field names. That fielder is a deep second slip. That's not a third man for sure.
Maybe he's the second man. It's been a long over here from Faizan. 4 wides in it and a maximum. Still, figures are not too bad. Oh, look at that bounce. But given as a wide, a bit harsh.
Looks like it was for the line, which belongs to the umpire. It's 51 to 4 at the moment. Funny incident that I could recollect from my childhood about the names, the given names. Apparently, a local tennis ball cricketer, his father was a tailor, so he was known as Javed Dhaga.
Well, there you go. Oh, this time big swing and a miss across the line. Frustration for Sangla. And that is the problem sometimes. The muscle memory overtakes the natural instincts. He should have gone over extra or through the covers. Instead, he wanted to swing on the leg side.
Again, that muscle memory is always made stronger with those repetitive shots that come through. And for you to come out and play an inside-out shot, well, even with hard ball, it's very difficult to execute. So you need to master that art.
This time just drifting away from the batter. Beautifully bowled by Faizan once again. Well, Bilal is protesting, but when he sees the replay, he'll see it's a perfect outswing delivery from Faizan.
Well, spot on that occasion, Imran Munir. He has been one of those impressive officials in the domestic circuit. done a lot good to the quality of umpiring here as well.
Oh, absolutely. It's improving by the day. This time a back of a length delivery using the middle of the pitch. And that's a fabulous spell from Faizan. 2 overs, 2 for 16. Final over coming up for Bhutta King, 51 for 4.
Five overs, 51-4, the final over. The over can make or break things here for Bhutta King. And also, obviously, for their opponents as well. They crack about 25-30 runs here in the final over. I'm sure they can make a game out of this.
So it's going to be Dinesh to bowl the final over. Oh, beautifully bowled, wide Yorker. They have another slinger in their arsenal. Do the Sri Lions.
No Sri Lions anymore, it's Slingy Lions.
They have Ravindra, the left arm version, Faizan, and now Dinesh. And even Dhamika, the spinner, was a lot like that. So they've certainly recruited a certain kind of bowler for this tournament.
Just Suraj was not the non-slingy version of them. A very orthodox fast bowler.
Very low arm action. And of course, must have been inspired by the legend, Lasith Malinga. We've seen Matisha Patirana, the young bowler, who did so well in the IPL for Chennai Super Kings. He's only 18, 19 years old, already clocks 150 plus. Very low arm angle as well.
Very injury prone. I have to make sure that that aspect is taken into consideration. Meanwhile, excellent fielding of his own bowling. Well, these men from Sri Lanka, they're known as good fielders, natural fielders. And you can see that not easy to field well on your own bowling.
Yeah, apart from that one dropped catch, they've been almost flawless in the field. So far, so good from Dinesh. Yet to concede a run. And it's another dot ball. Well, Bilal Sangla, you've batted 14 deliveries and only 20 runs. That's not good enough.
He's just not able to connect. He is just not able to connect.
So final 2 deliveries of the innings so far, all going according to plan for the men from Sri Lanka. Hammer towards extra cover in the gap. One bounce over the rope for 4.
It comes in late, but whatever comes through and hits the scoreboard, well, that is definitely going to help Bhutta King. Not the best of how the scorecard reads here for them, but if they manage to get a 6 here of the final ball, definitely they would breathe a sigh of relief, because that's the maximum that they can do here.
Yeah, any run chase above 10 runs per over can be challenging. So let's see Bilal Sangla, final delivery of the batting effort for Bhutta King. Dinesh is only conceded 4. And that will be a wide. Well, that was very close. A bit harsh there from umpire Kashif.
Well, I think the batter went closer to the line of the ball, so a bit surprised there, that call. And moreover, you see the batters covering the line of the stumps as well, so that guideline shifts. Pretty interesting.
And there is a free boundary on offer if he just glides it behind point. Big gap. But it's only squeezed away towards deep third for 1. They're running hard for 2. This will be a run out. Well, certainly at the non-striker's end. Talha sacrifices his wicket. And Bhutta King end on just 58 runs in the allotted 6 overs.
Not the ideal start to the campaign here for Bhutta King, but they have 6 more overs to prove that this was enough. We'll have to wait and see how do they make a strong comeback with the bowling. Run chase have been easy, provided you come out with a very strong, positive mindset. We'll have to wait and see how Bhutta King strategize and hold the opposition out.
Well, there you can see a very happy bunch, the Sri Lions lads. They've certainly done a very good job with the ball in hand. Now it's over to the batters. It's a pretty below par score of 59 to chase. And let's see if they can complete it in the allotted 6 overs and they start their Superfix Championship Trophy campaign with a win.
Mind you, Sri Lions, they were a very strong unit last season. Put up the show there, 25 of 16, 2 boundaries and 2 sixes in that knock. Umer Khattak out for 2, Duck for Gufran, Shahzeb 7 of 5 and Talha 3 of 5 deliveries. So just couldn't make a mark, 13 extras that helped them get that 58 run mark.
Well, in terms of the bowling, all of the Sri Lions bowlers were outstanding, but Faizan 2 for 16, the standout bowler. Good bowling from Ravindra, Suraj, Dhamika, excellent over as well, 1 for 7. And Dinesh bowling the final over, only conceding 6 runs.
Dot balls is not an easy job out of 36. Well, that's more than 50% of the dot balls there. Absolutely brilliant.
So 59 runs is the target for Sri Lions in match number 3 of the Superfix Championship Trophy Season 2. We'll be right back after a short break with the run chase. Don't go anywhere.
आए हैं मैदान में शहजादे हैं खेलने आए हैं मैदान में शहजादे हैं खेलने हिम्मत से अपनी है आगे इसको ले जाने हौसला बुलंद है और अज़्म है जवान जोश है दिलों में छू लेंगे आसमान Superfix Championship Superfix Championship Superfix Championship Superfix Championship आए हैं मैदान में शहजादे हैं खेलने आए हैं मैदान में शहजादे हैं खेलने हिम्मत से अपनी है आगे इसको ले जाने हौसला बुलंद है और अज़्म है जवान जोश है दिलों में छू लेंगे आसमान
Your problem is, we will fix it, provide you with a checklist, and give you a guarantee as well. So, get in touch with us if you're stuck anywhere, or visit any of our branches in the UAE. We are here to help. Superfix Auto Repair Center, your ideal automobile partner. Superfix Auto Repair Center was established in 2007, and we're a leading group that repairs, maintains, and services all kinds of automobiles.
So back live at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium for match number 3 of the Superfix Championship Trophy Season 2. It is Sri Lions taking on Bhutta King. And it's a target of 59 for the Sri Lions. Excellent bowling performance. All of their 5 bowlers bowled very efficiently. They held their catches. And there you can see, apart from Bilal Sangla, who also struggled himself, 25 of 16. nobody really got going in that top order for BK. So it's over to their bowlers to defend this score. And like Asim Sheikh mentioned, it will get a bit more difficult to bat under lights, as the ball will perhaps just quicken up. It will get skiddy, it will get slippery. And there you can see Faizan, excellent bowling, 2 overs, 2 for 16. Ravindra, 1 for 11 in his single over as well. And Suraj, Dhamika and Dinesh did very well. No momentum at all for Bhutta King. They were 16 for 3 at one stage, losing those early wickets and just couldn't quite recover. But certainly, let's see if Bhutta King can respond with their bowling. We're going to have 6 matches this evening in the Superfix Championship Trophy. On day 1, then day 2, we have another 6 games. And then the 2 semi-finals and grand final on Sunday, where we're going to have a very, very special guest, Mr. Shahid Khan Afridi, 2009 T20 World Cup man of the match of the final. He is the brand ambassador of Superfix Sports. He will be here for the trophy presentation ceremony and some signed memorabilia as well. And of course, it's absolutely free of charge, free entry into the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. So come in with your loved ones over the long weekend. So it's going to be a target of 59 as we expect the Sri Lions openers to come out there in the middle. Alongside me to open the second innings is Asim Sheikh once more.
Thank you, Ahmed. To all the viewers out there. Well, talking about Shahid Afridi, he has a restaurant here named as Lala Darbar that has opened up here in International City. So definitely would want to go there to witness some Peshawari food.
Oh, absolutely. And what a great name, Lala Darbar. So I think we should certainly be heading after today's matches, head to International City, pop over to Lala Darbar for some kebabs, some...
Well, I changed my cheat day to Sunday to enjoy it after the finale.
But it's a long weekend, Asim. You can afford to, live a little. इतना तो चलता है यार, कोई बात नहीं. You can manage this much. Right then, we have the 2 Sri Lions openers. You can see at the middle right of your screen, coming out there in the middle. A wonderful tournament here, organized by Mr. Naveed Ahmed and Mr. Khawar Latif. And there you can see Bhutta King, the team discussion. They know that they have not put their best foot forward in terms of the batting, but in terms of the bowling, you can certainly make amends. So the 2 Sri Lions openers out there in the middle. I think it's a game that has caught on in Sri Lanka as well.
Well, yes, it has gained popularity, and the best part is that they have a right balance between the tape ball as well as the hard tennis cricket. So you would find them coming in and competing in those the hard tennis tournaments as well. And mind you, they have some quality professional cricketers who represent both the ball games. In fact, all 3 of them.
Well, absolutely. A very rich history. And of course, they have a very strong school cricket system in Sri Lanka as well. So the youngsters get to play and experience in all 3 disciplines, whether it be the longer formats, then of course tennis ball cricket, and then the hard tennis ball like you mentioned. So let's see what Bhutta King can do about the equation. It is certainly a below par score. We still have 3 more matches to come this evening. Fast and furious tape ball action at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium.
Yes, most certainly, yes. It's not a big total on board here. But Sri Lions will have to apply themselves here. Because if these bowlers of Adam Bhutta King replicate what they faced in the first innings, it's going to be difficult. Because they bowl quick.
Oh, absolutely. So let's see how the evening progresses. So the two openers out there are Ruwan and Lasindu. It's going to be Lasindu to face up first ball. Kashi Malik to take the new ball for Bhutta King. Orthodox spread field. There is a big gap towards that cover point region. And maybe that can be exploited here, Asim.
Absolutely. Have to make sure that they cut down those singles, because these players, they are very quick between the wickets. They will tap and run, and they have that brand of cricket which they have continued regardless what ball they're playing with. So it'll have to be very crucial. And knowing that fact, Adam Bhutta himself, he has pulled himself inside the circle. He'll have to get in a lot closer.
So here we go then, Kashi Malik with the new ball in hand, and the run chase is underway. Wedged past the keeper, perhaps off the front knee, the right knee. Good fielding there at deep third, waiting for the umpire signal. And yes, it has been given as leg byes.
Well, they have runs on board. It doesn't matter how they come. Well, you can cover all three stumps and play right in front of them. You don't have that scare of getting caught right in front.
Maybe there should be a rule in tape ball. If you struck 3 times on your legs, you'll be out. Something for the bowlers. Very unforgiving format.
Just like how you have in indoor. 3
Exactly,
misses.
in one tip cricket.
Well, why do you want that? If you can hit and go through the gate of the batter. Top stuff there. Kashi Malik going through the gate of Lasindu. Previously, it was his legs that came in between. Right, he says, I'm going to get right onto the block hole. And he strikes first blood here for Adam Bhutta King.
Well, full, straight and quick from Kashi Malik. Look at that. Just bustling in and bowled him. Late to react was Lasindu. Barely got his bat down in time, and the ball was through his defense. An excellent start for Bhutta King in the run chase, in defending the score rather. Sri Lions 2 for 1. So Tarindu, the new batter in at number 3. Great start for Kashi Malik. Good looking hard flick, but there is a fielder in place. So Tarindu immediately off the mark with a single.
Mind you, if they get a very good start here, Adam Bhutta King, they nail in about 3 wickets in the first 2 overs. I'm sure they can pull a game out of this.
Yeah, whenever the run rate required goes above 10 runs per over, it has that psychological effect, whichever format of cricket you play. And Kashi Malik has been very, very impressive. Only 1 run conceded. Short delivery, pacey. And the leg umpire says it's all right. I think the height was fine on first impression. Great short ball.
Well, that was a very good bumper coming in. Kashi Malik. Well, the batter's not impressed there. Even though the wicketkeeper on the other end, wicketkeeper batter, rather Tarindu, he was really livid that it was not called as a wide delivery. Well, that was a close one. Could have gone in the favor of the batter.
He could have heard that ball fizz past his ears, past his nose. Oh, this time it's a big wide down the leg side. Thankfully, there is a deep fine in place.
Thankfully to the rules of tape ball cricket. No power play. Every over is a power play.
Every over is a power play, and every delivery has to be smacked out of the ground. So Tarindu, big burly lad, looks well built, stocky. And if he connects cleanly, I'm sure this ball will land on the main road outside the Sharjah Cricket Stadium once more. A beautiful flick in the air. The deep square leg fielder will clean it up. So he just seems to be content in dealing in 1s and 2s for now.
Looks like he's just trying to get the shine away from the ball. 6 for 1 after the first 5 deliveries. If they get a boundary or a 6 here, I think they'll be right on track.
Yeah, they literally just need 1 boundary every over and they should be fine. Heaved away and taken. There you go. Second wicket in the over for Malik. And Bhutta King are right in this contest.
Well, that's the start that we were referring to. If they get that, 2-3 wickets in the first 2 overs, I'm sure they will apply a lot of pressure onto the Sri Lions batters. It was a low full toss, just missing the block hole mark, but the batter couldn't get on top of it. And straight away, second wicket here. And Bhutta came, they would believe.
So 6 for 2 after the first over. A slow start to the run chase. Babar coming on to bowl now for Bhutta King. Whipped away towards mid-wicket. Cannot find the gaps. And perhaps they're lacking that power game, Asim. Because I haven't seen any of the batters really going big so far.
As I said, they are quick. The bowlers are quick here. It's not going to be easy to get them away. Especially under lights. It's not easy hitting here at the Sharjah Stadium. More over the wicket is slightly friendly towards the bowlers, wherein the ball doesn't come onto the bat that easy.
Good start for Babar. Length delivery pushed back, but there is a long off fielder. So as long as they deny them the boundaries, I think Bhutta King will control the game. Tarindu, he struck the ball cleanly a couple of times. When will he go for the big shot?
Looks like he is in the mood of doing that. Change of bats for him. He just feels that he's not finding it comfortable there. Maybe the change of bat can bring change of fortunes here for the Sri Lions.
And there you can see very unique kind of bats used in tape ball cricket. They're a bit more curved near the lower middle, allowing that arc. Slammed down the ground, but once again, Babar, the good thing he's doing right now is bowling according to his field.
Well, that has been the hallmark about the Bhutta King bowlers. The 9 deliveries that we have seen, they've been on mark. 2 wickets falling as well to add to that. Well, I'm sure if they continue bowling at that channel, it's not going to be easy for the batters to go and score runs at their will. Just like that.
Big swing and a miss from Sanju. And that required run rate is just nudging above 11 runs per over now. 15 needed in 26 on paper is very straightforward. But they seem to be lacking that power hitter in the top 4, the Sri Lions right now. Only 9 runs scored in 10 legal deliveries.
Well, that's where they struggled in the previous edition as well. Their bowling was spot on. It's just that they struggled really bad with their bat. Again, trying to have a big swing on the onside. I think you can't be asking for more from the bowlers here. They've done a fantastic job in keeping them down to 8 runs. And it's all up to the batters, how they convert.
And that's the point I was making. If you exploit the offside, if you don't have that power game fair enough, why not just try to use the pace of the bowler against him? Work it through the offside. There's lots of gaps all over the place. You can easily pick up 2 runs. Edged and taken. Banged and shot by Babar. Trying to swing across the line once again. A feather edge to the keeper. And Tarindu is gone.
Well, change of bats. Once, change of bat. Twice, third time he's gone. And that's a big wicket falling here. Tarindu, who could have turned things around for Sri Lions, not to be so against Adam Bhutta King. Well, they have turned it around. Who would have thought?
This is excellent bowling. And now the Sri Lions are in trouble. Tarindu goes for 4. They are just 10 for 3. So 2 overs gone by. Sri Lions 10 for 3, 49 needed of the next 4 overs, Asim. This has been a stupendous bowling performance from Bhutta King so far.
Well, that was the least that was required here from Bhutta King in order to make a comeback and defend 59 runs. It's not an easy job, but these are those moments in the game wherein I have to make full use of the opportunity and try not to feed the batters in their strong zone.
So it's going to be Umer Jatt coming on to bowl. I would have perhaps given Kashi his second over, but they have that option in their back pocket. Let's see what Umer Jatt can provide here. New batter in is Kumara alongside Sanju. Required run rate gone above 12 runs per over now. Banged in short down the leg side. It will be a wide.
Well, last time it was Kumara who pulled off a fantastic show with the bat for Sri Lions. Lot would be expected out of him to turn things around here. He's the man who can do it. He is the man who did it in the last season. And a lot of hopes there from Kumara.
48 needed of 24. Once again rushing on to the batter. Hoiked away towards mid-wicket. Talha attacks the ball and keeps them to 1 run. That is another 1%er you can control. The running between the wickets needs to be better.
Well, certainly there are those moments wherein you have to capitalize on one extra effort while running between the wickets that adds pressure onto the fielders, which increases the probability of a fumble.
Attempted wide Yorker, and yes, very well bowled. Well, Kumara is a bit bemused, and I think he has a case there. It was right on the tram line.
But certainly that can go either way. It went in the favor of Adam Bhutta King once. Not on that occasion, but again, as we say, that line belongs to the umpire.
And so far, I don't remember a lot of extras from them. He's targeting that area once again. Slower delivery. Very nicely bowled by Umer Jatt. So he's mixing it up here as well.
I think the plan is very simple here from the men in red and green. Is that they want to keep it away from the hitting arc of the batters. That's what Sri Lions did, and they have learned from what was being fed to them.
Absolutely. You don't need to always target the sticks. Wide Yorker. This has been excellent bowling from Umer Jatt. He really is controlling, bowling that 5th stump channel. Very full. Using the slower delivery as well. And they have yet to hit a boundary in this effort so far.
Well, he's not express pace here, Umer. But he's just hitting the right channels. That's what makes a bowler successful. Extra pace with no control on the bowling will not necessarily go in your favor. But that accuracy that Umer Jatt has expressed here, has shown here, is something which is phenomenal.
Well, the commentator's curse has struck for the second time. Just when I was praising the accuracy. Another big wide down the leg side. Kumara just shifted onto that middle and off line. So perhaps Umer trying to bowl a bit straighter.
I'm not sure if we are even allowed to praise someone here.
Length delivery swung away towards mid-wicket and will drop in front of the fielder. Good work there by Kashi. Attacked the ball. and kept them just to 1.
That's good stuff here coming in from Adam Bhutta King. They're putting in the effort. They did not let this go, the game slip away. That's the spirit that you need. You're playing at the highest level here in the tape ball cricket format. You need to make sure that you do not come with shoulders down. You need to keep your hopes high. You need to execute your plans.
Absolutely. Even though it's only a 6-over game, there are still tactics and strategies involved. Oh, hooked away. This time it has the distance. Beyond the scoreboard, out of the Sharjah Stadium. 6 runs.
Well, just look at that. He's asking for no ball there. Pretty interesting. No, too harsh. It was hit right in front, below the shoulder height. Nonetheless, they'll get 6 runs. It's 3 overs gone, 20 for 3.
So 39 needed of the next 18 balls. Kashi Malik will come into the attack for his second over.
Very smart move there, Ahmed. They want to kill. Go for the kill. That's what they say. When you are on top of things, you make sure you apply double pressure.
Absolutely. One good over here can settle the equation. Flicked towards long on. Only going to be 1. And he has certainly been very impressive so far, Kashi Malik. Accurate, bowls off the wrong foot, but he has that raw pace.
Well, certainly, and he has that late movement coming through which nips into the right-hander. Something which usually do not find bowlers in tape ball cricket have that sort of control. But Kashi on that occasion, you saw that wicket, the Sindhu, second ball of the match, went right through the gate.
Fired in down the leg side. And well, he's appealing for something that perhaps it grazed the left leg of Sanju. Not quite, given as a wide.
Well, I think you have a very little margin for error here in this format of the game with this ball cricket. It's not easy. Sri Lions, 22 for 3. They need a big over from somewhere. A 20-run over.
Yeah, certainly. And time is running out. Oh, it's a no ball. He's overstepped the mark. And Sanju, well, you missed out on that one, but now you have a free hit.
Now imagine if that would have gone all the way and a free hit and offer to top it up would have been the icing on the cake.
Once again, they keep swinging towards the leg side, which is not their strength. Why not just play the ball on merit on the offside? There's a huge gap towards cover point and behind that backward point region. Even if you just steer the ball, you'll get 4 runs. But they just want to swing for that cow corner mid-wicket region. And they're really struggling to get the ball away. They've only hit 1 6 in 3.1 overs. This time make it number 2. Monster hit into the second tier of the Sharjah Stadium.
That's the longest part. And he has gone to the grandstand, just right next to the Sachin Tendulkar stand. It was a big hit, massive. Have a look at that. The ball keeps on traveling.
Yeah, there is no return address when these batters are striking that ball. Peppering the stands here. Especially the way Osama Ali batted. That was an incredible knock. Looking forward to seeing more of him. And of course, Taimur Mirza as well. Oh, it's hit in the air. This has the height. Square leg. Oh, just didn't get there. Just couldn't get there in time. And they will pick up 2.
That was a chance, but the ball kept swiveling in the air. Wasn't an easy one to take.
It's turning out to be breezy here in Sharjah as well.
Well, 28-15. This match is still very much alive here, Asim. Just a couple of big hits could settle it.
It's the funny part of state ball cricket, isn't it?
It's never over. Oh, pulled away again. Look at the crack of the bat. It's out of here. Sanju with another massive 6.
That was brilliant. Top hit. Look at how he covered the line of the ball. And there she goes. Wow. The match is on here. Why do we say it's the iconic Sharjah Stadium? It's the historic Sharjah Stadium that has made memories. One of those reasons here.
Well, Kashi Malik, now he is under pressure. 6-6 after the free hit. Oh, and he's bowled him. The perfect response. The block hole Yorker swinging in, and Sanju has been cleaned up.
Well, he just had to stay there, Sanju. That didn't happen. And it was Kashi Malik who goes through the gate. Well, he was given the responsibility as a bowler who can bowl the second over. It was expensive, but finally has that laugh. Fine laugh.
Well,
Brilliant stuff. Sanju departs.
Well, a great cameo from him, 23 of 10. But this match is still 50-50. Game on.
Kashi Malik again. Can he get one more through? Oh, that's down the leg side. That will be called as a wide, and he'll have to bowl that again. Zoisa. When we had a Zoisa, he used to come in at number 11. Tall, lanky, left-arm fast bowler from Sri Lanka.
Oh, yes. Played for the Sri Lankan team for many years. Had a lot of success here in Sharjah in particular, when he used to partner Chaminda Vas and Dilhara Fernando. Let's see if this Zoisa can deliver with the bat. 21 needed of 13. Block hold Yorker again, whipped away. And they're pushing for 2. No, they've been turned back. And that was the right call. So 20 needed of the last 2 overs for Sri Lions. Exciting finish in progress here for match number 3 of the Superfix Championship Trophy Season 2. It's just day 1, but we're already seeing a lot of thrills and spills. Shahzeb is going to bowl the penultimate over, Asim.
It's going to be interesting. They need to have 2 new bowlers. Someone who we haven't seen. One of them is Shahzeb. Zoysa on strike. 20 to get of 12. If you give that equation to anyone, they'll say it's gettable. And he makes it easier for Sri Lions. Goes towards the long leg for a maximum.
Well, it was a long hop, and Zoysa was ready, jumped all over it. Shahzeb does not have the pace to bowl that length, and he's been cracked away for 6. The pressure is on the bowler. And make that 6 more. Make that 6 more. Zoysa.
Oh, what a top shot there. Shahzeb, welcome to Sharjah cricket. It's not easy. And look at that. Well, 20 to defend of 12 is never going to be easy in tape ball cricket, my friend. Now it's 8 to defend of 10.
Well, the last 2 overs, since that free hit, everything has changed in this match. It was Lahiru with that quick fire, 23 of 10. And Zoysa, 13 of 3. Now it's less than a run a ball. Oh, big swing and a miss. The one thing you cannot do in this situation is play a dot ball, Asim.
Oh, yes, absolutely. You just can't do that. 51 for 4 after 4.3. Still well within control. It's just about one big hit. Oh, almost through the gate. He bowled a slower one there.
Yeah, it was the back of the hand delivery. Some good variations shown by Shahzeb, but it might be too late. Zoysa is going hard at the ball. Inside edge could have gone anywhere. Big delivery coming up. Oh, and he smacked it over cow corner into the stands. In fact, it clears the stands. 3 sixes in the over.
Getting the toe end of the bat there. And look at the power that he generated, Zoysa. Wow. Tremendous hitting.
A kiss to the blade, and why not? Just swung off the back foot. And this time it's gone straight up. Nobody to take the catch. And that will be victory for the Sri Lions with an over to spare. A brilliant cameo by Zoysa. 21 of 7. And in the end, the Sri Lions win by 6 wickets.
Oh, what a start to the Superfix Championship Trophy Season 2 for Sri Lions. Brilliant stuff. They put points on table immediately. What a performance here coming in from Zoysa, who turned it around. The match was slipping away from their hands. 2 overs, 20 to get, and he pulled off a show.
Well, this was the winning blow off the back foot. Before that, just that important 6, and Zoysa just heaved it onto the leg side. Pure power, forcing it, that bottom hand driving the ball. And in the end, they get the well-deserved 2 points. 3 matches apiece in the group stage. And they have started this tournament well. And you can see big high fives, big celebrations for the Sri Lions. And why not? They've deserved it.
Well, certainly. Look at that batting card.
Not very impressive in terms of the openers there. Both out for a duck. Starindu, 4 of 5. Sanju, 23 of 10, who pulled the game back in their favour with that cameo. But it was Zoysa who put the finishing touches there. 21 of 7 with Kumara remained unbeaten, 2 of 5. He's been that lucky captain there for Sri Lions over the years, and they continue with that sort of a rhythm. In terms of the bowling there, Kashi, Malik, well, expensive in his second over. Shahzeb was expensive there. That only over cost them 20 runs that sealed the game for Sri Lions.
Well, from 10 for 3, then that big fight back. That second over from Kashi Malik was very expensive. That is where Lahiru took advantage, and then Zoysa put the finishing touches to the victory for Sri Lions. So that's all from the Combox for now. We go downstairs after the break for the post-match presentation.
आए हैं मैदान में शहजादे हैं खेलने, आए हैं मैदान में शहजादे हैं खेलने, हिम्मत से अपनी है आगे इसको ले जाने, हौसले बुलंद है और अज़्म है जवान,